Assalamualaikum. A very good day to the honorable judges, respected teachers, and to all my esteemed audience. I'm Fatihat Najah binti Basaruddin, 11 years old. I'm from Iskiratin Khadijah, Kuala Kangsar, Perak. My school code is ABB 4087. Today, I want to share with you one of the interesting storybooks that I've read. The title of this storybook is A Greedy King. It's written by Sophia Wang. It contains 30 pages with colorful illustration on each page. I found this book in my school library during my English noun session. This book captured my interest because of the storyline and of course due to the colorful pages. I love storybook that makes me wonder what happened to the Indian of the story. A Greedy King by Sophia Wang gave your readers treat to a delightful story filled with valuable lessons about kindness, generosity, and the true meaning of wealth. This charming picture book takes us on a journey to a kingdom which was a rich state because there was abundance of natural resources in the country. But unluckily, the king was greedy and selfish. The country was rich in natural resources, but there still some citizens suffering from poverty in the country. They became beggars. When any beggars approached the king for help, he always ordered the soldiers in the palace to chase them away. He never showed his concern to his citizens until an incident occurred where the king got lost in the forest while hunting a deer. His clothes, which he left for a while, were disappeared. So he had nothing to wear. The king had no clothes to wear to go back to the palace. So he stripped off the deer skin and wore it. As the king in such a funny attire, he cannot enter his own palace because the soldiers could not recognize him. No matter how he explained it to them that he was actually the king of the country, the soldiers did not believe him. He had to move from one place to another as he had no proper place to stay. In order to fill up his stomach, the king was forced to find a job so he would not be starving. At last, the king was lucky to find a job as a worker in a farm. But he was not used to wake up early in the morning because he was a king before. Always be pampered since he was a little prince. As a result, the king was sacked. His situation repeated and the king was jobless again and again. He walked alone hungry, tired and thirsty, feeling so sad until he met a blind beggar. The blind beggar told him that the king is going to entertain all the beggars. The blind beggar asked the king to guide him to the palace because he wanted to join all the beggars there. They were warmly welcomed by the soldiers. Therefore, the king met a young man wearing his lost clothes, taking meal together with the beggars happily. They shared the food and shared the love. Then the young man said to the king, "Now you know how to be a good king," in a bright smile. Finally, the young man stood up and let the king sit on the throne. The young man gave the clothes to the king, and left the palace. As a lesson taken, the king felt grateful and became a good king who loved all his people. Dear audience, we understood that if we want to be respected, we must know how to please others. And of course, we will live in a happy life. Therefore, I would like to give big claps to Pustaka Cergas Jaya for publish this interesting and valuable book. That's all from me. Hope you all enjoy it too. Thank you.